Mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check. Okay. Be the person you wish you had around when you were younger. I read a quote, of course, from Meditations again, that I got here that states, it is book 8, rule number 5. The first step, don't be anxious. Nature controls it all. And before long, you'll be no one. Nowhere, like Hadrian, like Augustus. The second step, concentrate on what you have to do. Fix your eyes on it. Remind yourself that your task is to be a good human being. Remind yourself what nature demands of people, then do it without hesitation and speak the truth as you see it, but with kindness, with humility, without hypocrisy. You know, growing up, I used to be really anxious. I used to have a lot of anxiety. My younger version of myself, I used to have a lot of problems where I couldn't get things done just for the simple fact of how I thought people perceived me. And I struggled a lot with finding myself because of that. I struggled a lot with figuring things out because I was too busy worrying about what the other person thought about me. You know, I didn't grow up without a pops, you feel me? Like, not that he passed away or anything, but he just wasn't around when I was younger, or throughout my whole life actually. But that isn't to say that I have any hate towards him or anything like that, but I just didn't have that person, that guidance in my life to help me when I had problems going on, and I just had to fend for myself, you feel me? I had people around, of course, like good friends of mine. I had my brothers, I had my moms, but they didn't provide the necessary information I needed in times when I felt down or I felt like the world was unfair. At that time, I wish I had a person that was able to help guide me through hard times, through hard situations, but I didn't. And I'm not regretting anything because the person I am today, I'm grateful for being who I am today. And I'm grateful that I became the person that I am today, because without changing anything that happened in the past, I wouldn't be who I am now. Well, if I changed anything that happened in the past, I wouldn't be who I am now. That's what I was trying to get at. But I learned a lot, and you know, I learned that now is like, I'm fully aware of my situation. I'm fully aware of what I go through. I'm not trying to say that I don't go through bad things anymore, but now I have a better conscious of what's going on. I have a better awareness of what's going on around me, and I can deal with certain things better as to when I was younger. But now I look at it as a way that I try to seek to be that person that I needed when I was younger. Through resources, through finding things out, through learning about myself, I'm able to be that teacher that my younger version needed. I'm able to be that guardian that my past needed when I was younger and when I was going through hard things. Now I could actually, if it's possible, travel back in time and talk to my younger version, and I could help him to decide on certain situations that will help guide him through a better lifestyle. But you know, at the end of the day, it's like, would I actually be improving his life if I was there for him? I feel like if I actually did go back in time, if I actually did have a person by my side telling me what to do, of course I would have been preventing a lot of things, but it was those situations that I went through that helped shape me to become who I am today. I'm kind of sounding a little contradicting or kind of overstepping what I just said, but also it's like I could be that person as well who was able to help guide him through the suffering whenever he went through something. I feel like I've been through a lot, but I was able to figure things out in the long run. I had the resources there, I just didn't know at the time. And now it's like I had certain thoughts when I was younger that weren't quite the right way to think about things or the right way to look at life. And you know, if I had somebody there, or if I had a better understanding of who I was, you know, I wouldn't look at life that way. I would be more optimistic. And now it's like I want to be that person to help my younger self feel better about himself and feel more comfortable to just speak freely and speak more authentic towards everybody and towards himself as well. I believe that our younger version of ourselves is still embedded in us. We still look back at times and we still have little glimpses of our childhood through our actions. And now it's like, as we get older, we have a better understanding of ourselves, which makes us a guidance and a teacher to literally our own thought process and our own mindsets to become a better person, to become a better human being each and every day. I think the goal in life is to just follow what you think is right for you and just give it everything you got at every single day. Life is hard. Life is inevitable. Life can be really stressful, but you know, if you have the right mindset, if you have the right ideas in life that you follow, you will have a better perspective on life itself, and the journey wouldn't feel as hard either. You'll be more resilient. The feeling of arrogance will be less. You have, I wouldn't say pride, because I feel like pride is a bad thing, but you'll have more confidence and be more courageous about what you believe in and your own actions, that you wouldn't doubt yourself every single time. Having that guidance, that thought process to be able to talk to yourself is really beneficial. And obviously in a positive way, of course, but without that, people go on in life, people reach old age still oblivious to certain things like that, and still being so egotistic, being so prideful, having so much emotions and arrogance, and that's not how you should be living life, bro. One thing I learned from reading meditations myself is to learn to just be comfortable with humility, and through your actions, you know, everything is not perfect all the time. You will humiliate yourself, you will feel a lot of humility throughout life, and being able to be comfortable with that builds strong character. Being able to expect humility builds strong confidence as well, and it makes you more courageous, at least for me. So I'm learning to just follow those steps and just plan and live in the present moment, because anxiety builds when you think about the future too much. You get anxious when you think about the outcome way too much, and I used to struggle with that a lot. That's why I didn't do a lot of things, or I was really hesitant, or I was real indecisive, because I used to always think about what would happen or my consequences if I did certain actions. That's not a bad thing, of course, but you know, I used to also use it in a way that in situations where I was supposed to be courageous, or I was supposed to be brave or confident in myself, I would doubt myself so much that it would just prevent me from having an experience that was needed in order to be able to view life in a different way, in a more positive way. Everything is figure outable, bro. I have that sign and I see it every day, and it just shows me that whatever you're going through, bad or good, if it's stressing you out, if you're feeling overwhelmed, you can figure anything out with due time, of course. As simple as that may sound, or as cliche as it may sound, you know, it's what life is all about. Life is all about figuring out situations and learning from your past experiences to become a better person, and to live on how to become a better person, to live like a good human being through the actions of your words. So yeah, I feel like Marcus Aurelius myself, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, this book, Meditations, it's been helping me a lot. I read it every morning, and it's been my guidance to try to become a better person each and every day. You know, if I was into reading books when I was younger, I probably would have read this when I was younger, but you know, I can't be looking at the past like that, because the past is non-existent now. That's what I'm trying to get at, that in order to feel confident in yourself, in order to be courageous, in order to just feel great, sometimes you have to remove the past and remove the future and just stay present at all times, and stop worrying about what other people think about you. Because what does another person's mind have to do with yours? You feel me? Like, why is that building anxiety, or why is other people's judgment making your actions different, or causing you to do other things that you know ain't right? Follow your beliefs, follow what you believe you got to do, and live through your own actions, good actions. Live by what you believe was destined for you to be doing in life itself. Well, I have this quote right here that says, no carelessness in your actions, no confusion in your words, no imprecision in your thoughts, no retreating into your own soul or trying to escape it, no overactivity. They kill you, cut you with knives, shower you with curses, and that somehow cuts your mind off clearness, insanity, and self-control and justice. A man standing by a spring of clear, sweet water and cursing it, while the fresh water keeps bubbling up. He can shovel mud into it, or dug, whatever that word is, and the stream will carry it away. Wash itself clean, remain unstained. To have that, not a cistern, not a cistern, however you say that word, but a perpetual spring. How? By working to win your freedom, hour by hour, through patience, honesty, and humility. What doesn't transmit light creates its own darkness. Tune into the kid, Mike Valentine, a.k.a. Trigger Mike, the one and only. I heard it here first, all right? Y'all be easy, stay safe, stay beautiful, stay wavy, and have a happy Sunday. Peace.